అందరికీను తెలుగులో మాట్లాడతాను. నమస్కారం అందరికీను. ఆనరబుల్ చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్ చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు, ఆనరబుల్ మినిస్టర్ ఆఫ్ హెల్త్ అండ్ ఫ్యామిలీ వెల్ఫేర్ సత్యకుమార్ గారు, ఆనరబుల్ ఫార్మర్ డిప్యూటీ స్పీకర్ అండ్ ఎమ్మెల్యే బుద్ధప్రసాద్ గారు, and distinguished members in the audience, respected friends and family. This is Telugu English kaluptanu. This is a very momentous occasion in my life. The reason is 360 degrees. This is where I started my life, in Vijayawada, Krishna district. And with God's grace and Guru's blessings and my teacher's blessings, I have accomplished a lot and come back here to release my autobiography book by no other than our Chief Minister. One thing, I don't want to be shy with my own Telugu people. There is no university where I did not go as visiting professor in the globe. There is no country who would not honor me around the globe. Keep that all outside the Atlantic, other side of the Atlantic. But this moment where I was born in Mantada, few miles from here, raised in Thotlavallur, educated in Vijayawada, Kurnool and Masilepetam, Guntur, in Majed Guruvaya High School, and all my family's deliveries happened in missionary hospital in Uyur and Kurmaddali. All these are close to my heart. Wherever I go to any country, this is the basis. This is my base here. That's the reason this is a very momentous occasion for me to come back and share some of my what I did in the US and other countries in terms of cancer field and cancer innovations. This is where I become emotional sometimes, because this is where I went by bicycle to Kalesara market to buy vegetables and my sister used to live here in Governor-Pet. So there's so many memories. Actually this afternoon I asked my driver to take me around all my places where I spent time in early time of mine before. I'm taking liberty of saying few things. I know Chandrababu garu for a very long time, almost 4 decades. In private meeting, public meeting, family functions, religious functions and other things. And in one time in Hyderabad, in Novotel, we were attending a wedding ceremony. I was sitting next to him. I told him, sir, even as a foreigner, even though I'm a native here, coming to India every 3 months, I feel a little uneasy because you developed such a tremendous city, Cyberabad. I feel little that, we are giving it to our people there. I feel little uneasy inside me. అంటే ఆయన అన్నది ఒకటే, తెలుగులో చెప్తాను నేను, అందరూ మనవాళ్ళే కదండి అన్నాడు. అటువంటివి మనం ఇక్కడ ఎన్నో కట్టుకుంటాం, మన దేశంలో, మన రాష్ట్రంలో మనకు అవకాశం ఎన్నో కట్టి చూపిస్తాం, కడతాం. ఇక్కడ అనేటప్పటికీ I felt so good, so pleased at his magnanimity and generosity to help Telugu people wherever they are, no matter what state they belong to. Telugu people, his motto is to help Telugu people. I'm so honored, sir, to be here today. And one more thing I would like to share with you, because I have been following his many decades. Look at the big picture. What we say everywhere in English, in America, here. Look at the big picture. Our looking at big picture will not reach beyond Governor-Pet from here. But he's looking at big picture, he can look at the whole state at one time. And which river goes where the roads have to be expanded. He has such a big vision that he really looks at the big picture, sir. We are honored, sir. And sir, Basavatarakam Indo-American Hospital, I attended all 176 board meetings. The last one was last 2 weeks ago. The reason I'm saying is not that because I attended all 176 meetings either in person or on Zoom, but I know firsthand how much he supported that hospital. The reason it is number 5, one of the top 5 in the country, is because of our CM here. His vision, his support continuously. He used to attend any function, come and support that. Sir, we are honored that you have given us support to the hospital, Basavatarakam Indo-American Hospital. And everywhere I go here in Andhra Pradesh, people ask me, sir, when is our Chief Minister replicating similar one here in Andhra Pradesh? I think I want to hear from him. You will want to hear from him also. And Balakrishna Garu is doing outstanding job now, continuing the programs and enhancing the reputation. And during the inauguration of Basavatarakam Indo-American Cancer Institute, he worked so hard to bring Atal Bihari Vajpayee, our Chief Minister. And all those pictures which you may never have seen in the media, they are in the book Sir is going to release now with Atal Bihari Vajpayee, our CM, as CM of Andhra Pradesh then. And all those pictures are very touchy pictures because those are all made for history. Thank you, sir. Why I'm writing this book? What makes me, I'm so busy treating patients and all that. The reason why I wanted to share my thoughts with everyone all over the world, English and Telugu, is first thing is I want to tell the whole world, I want to convey my gratitude to all my teachers who taught me from elementary school in Guntur, in Margaret Guruvaya High School, and then in Kurnool, here in Masilipetam, and in Vijayawada. I want to convey my gratitude to them. And the second thing is, I want to prove to the world, I'm a standing example, that our teachers, our institutions, our colleges, our methodology of teaching are second to none in the world. I am a standing proof for that. I sometimes wonder when I'm sitting in Manhattan office, people waiting to see me are MD, PhD from Harvard, from Princeton, from Yale, and Stanford. So that gives me so much pleasure or happiness that the education my teachers gave me, a sound knowledge of education, is nothing less than anybody is giving around the world. So that is one of the reasons. And the other reason is, the last few chapters, I have written Voices of Hope. Patients I treated from different countries, telling their stories in their own words. They send me their write-ups there. Those people, patients who are living for 10 years, 15, 20, 30 years, very long. To just give an example to our new patients, cancer patients, that cancer can be beaten, it's not a death sentence anymore. So that kind of inspiring Voices of Hope chapter is there. And then also I want to share with the new generation of doctors, some of them are here from Guntur, from here, Vijayawada, to show them what advances are happening in cancer, including AI and cancer. So those are some of the things I want to put together everything and present to my people here, and also the value of the family values, all that I added a few chapters. That's a few reasons why I want to come up with this book. And MSco Vijay Kumar Garu did an outstanding job. You are going to see the book right now here. My early life was rather a little turbulent and not so smooth, because I lost my father at the age of 5 in near Kurmadali, that river, that old lake is the river. And my mother brought us up. Unconditional love, unconditional support of my brothers. and each one getting educated and giving help to the next one. I will not go into more details of that, but it was a very touchy early period for me. And my mother is my model, role model, my guru, my everything here. And she sacrificed everything in her, small bangles, small gold necklace, gold chains, all that, to pay for the tuition of one of the brothers, including. As the last child in the house, I witnessed everything. It stayed in my mind what kind of sacrifice my mother made. And when I went to America, New York, to Sloan Kettering, the very first salary I got, I bought gold bangles there, came back to here in Vijayawada, offered her the gold bangles, and she was so happy. So, mother's love, if I say too much, tears will come to my eyes. So I will stop at that point. During my postgraduate education, US, what made me to go to US? Everything is predetermined but well determined with God's grace. Baba, Shirdi Baba, I'm a devotee of Shirdi Baba. God's grace and Guru's grace, mother's love are all important. When I was doing post-graduation in Hyderabad, in Osmania, a group of doctors came from Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center to visit and give lectures and all that. Because some kind of blessing or Purva Janma, I was put in charge of their visit there. So they were so impressed with me, the way I presented to them, my research and all that. The head of Sloan Kettering gave me a business card. If at all, if you come to New York, call me in New York. So that business card is the turning point for me. Business card, turning point for me. And then when I was doing rotation from Osmania to MNJ Cancer Center, I witnessed then, this is in mid-70s, the treatments were so obsolete and very backward, because that was a long time ago. That was like that for everywhere. And my professors asked to do something with treatment, radiation, and other things, which gives a lot of exposure to nurses, to everyone in the room and all that. I refused to do that. Sir, it's not good. What you are asking me is not right. Then I had decided in my mind, it has to change. If at all I get a chance to go to America, the first thing I will do is change the technology, introduce new technology for cancer treatment. That's what I did when I went to America. The first few years I worked so hard at Sloan Kettering, developed a robotic machine to deliver radiation, and that robotic machine is available every single hospital now in India and all over the world. All over the world. So that gives me so much gratification that whatever I did contributed a lot to cancer care. And how did I go to America first? I used to have a friend, Vasireddy Chandrasekhar. You must be watching this live in Chicago now. He's the son-in-law of Prasad Garu, who is chairman of National Art Pictures, those days, sir. And in Chikkadapalli, or NTR sir used to go there for breakfast, and I used to see him there because Chandrasekhar and myself, we are doing post-graduation in Hyderabad. So he helped me. I don't have money to go to America. So he helped me to go to Kuala Lumpur. We landed first in Chennai, went to NTR Gar's house, had meal, and then flown to the Kuala Lumpur. And then he went to America first, then I followed him. We still exchange. He's a friend, you will never forget. So one of in the book I mentioned about his name and his contribution to me. I landed in America with $15 in my pocket. $15 in my pocket. And remember, I have $1 million business card in my pocket. That gentleman gave me. So I went straight to Memorial and presented that to the top administrator there. And he said, if that Dr. Frank Killis, his name is, He gave a business card, that means he already interviewed you. You don't need an interview. And we are offering you a job there. So at Sloan Kettering, I worked very hard, and I moved from assistant professor, associate professor, to full professor, to chairman of the department, to the director of the hospital, all in the same place. All in the same place. So that's where, when I was at Sloan Kettering, the continuous research teaching, I trained more than 300 doctors, fellows. They are all over the world now. That's where I used to get patients from India, all VIPs, ministers, even including President Sanjay Reddy. I'll tell you about him a little later. And I have the blessing of treating Basavatarakam Garu. And NTR Garu came to Pittsburgh for a meeting during that time. And they both asked me, Dr. Garu, we had to establish, for our Telugu people, we have to establish a state-of-the-art cancer facility in Andhra Pradesh. That is the result of Basavatarakam Indo-American Hospital. And that really happened. I'm so proud I'm associated with that. And we are celebrating 25th anniversary on this June 15th, sir. I'm very proud to be associated with that. Sanjay Reddy Garu was also my patient. He went for a checkup in Delhi. He was a sitting president at the time. He went for a checkup, found a lump in the lung, and they don't want to touch him, All India Institute of Medical Sciences. So they asked him to go to Sloan Kettering. And because of his poor lung function, we cannot take out the lobe. So I had to design a new treatment for him on the spot in the operating room. And I did that. He survived 18 years after that. 18 years after that. And when he left New York, in an Indian ambassador's house, he asked me to come. He asked me, Dr. Nori, you saved Indian president's life. What I can do for you? I said, I don't need anything, I need your blessings. He asked me, offer anything I can do as president. Sir, I need your blessing. That's all carries me forward. So there are so many other dignitaries I have treated. Some of them I can mention to you, some of them I cannot because of privacy. Ash Chopra's wife, so many people, I will not go into details. And Nargis Dutt. And one time I will share with you, this is because I feel good about this, coming from a small place in Mantada, going all the way to America. I got a call from New Delhi from one of the richest men in India that his wife has cancer and if I can spare 3 days to come here to India and see her and treat her or recommend something. He said, I'll take care of everything for you, sir. You come to India. 3 days is enough to just come and see her. So I said, okay, he will send me a business class ticket or a first class ticket, Air India or Emirates. And I got a call, you will get a limousine at 11 o'clock, go to this airport, there is a jet waiting for you to bring you to New Delhi. Then in the jet, I'm the only passenger, landed in London only for refueling. Then the whole thing flashes around. Where I started here, in Vijayawada, in this Krishna district. So that comes of, you don't feel arrogant, you feel blessed. You always tell the Guruji, stop God, thank you, this is a blessing from you. So these are also many memorable events for me. And people ask me, even this morning people ask me, what are certain things that keep you going? Keep you going, inspired by others. What else takes you do more things for cancer patients? One is during inauguration, during the foundation stone, sir, laying of the foundation stone of Basavatarakam. On that day, NTR Garu gave a speech, 20 minutes about me. And whenever I feel I need inspiration, I turn on the video, I watch that one. What a wonderful, that is, I had to make sure that I keep up to his expectations, always. So that was a wonderful speech. Very touchy speech for me. The next one is, as I mentioned to you, I treated so many patients from all over the world. One particular patient, I'll give you example, Zelma Rubinstein from Israel, Tel Aviv, and I treated her a long time ago. As usual, they go to England, and in England, doctors say, we can't do anything, they go home, take morphine for 6 months. But then they come to America, and small problems, sir, with English people in England, I have nothing against them, is everything has to be in the book to treat. If it's not in the book, you cannot treat. My motto, my lesson to my trainees is, you should be the one writing the book. Don't follow the book. You write the book. So this lady came to me, and I used a special technique. She is cured of the cancer, and she sends me New Year greeting card every December, and she sent me last 2 months ago, December. Dr. Nori, she writes beautiful English. Dr. Nori, we celebrated, my husband and me, celebrated 50th wedding anniversary. 50th wedding anniversary. With all my grandkids, kids, everybody in the room, in the house. And I felt good. I felt good again. Take blessings from God, Sri Baba. And then the last sentence was very touchy. We celebrated 50th wedding anniversary, sir. 25 years of which is given by you. So those are the things that makes me going, keeps me inspired. The other thing that keeps me going to be continuously inspiring to me is our Honorable Chief Minister is going to release my autobiography book in the same land, same district that I did my schooling and all my early days here. That is one of my greatest things. And my appeal to everyone is cancer is becoming a very big problem everywhere. There are 200 women die of cancer in India every day. 1,700 citizens dying every day with cancer. It can be stopped. We have plans. I wrote an editorial article in Times of India, Panchamrit solution to address cancer crisis in India, sir. And that I am sending to all the states. It can be done, and it can be done easily under the leadership of our Chief Minister here. Because he has the vision. We are going to use the latest technology, the digital technology, AI here, AI for precision diagnosis, precision screening, precision treatment using AI. It can be done. We will beat cancer. Cancer will not be a death sentence anymore. And our state should be a role model for the entire country to start all these programs. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ డాక్టర్ గారు. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరికీ ఒక అర నిమిషంలో ఒక విషయం చెప్తాను.